Now, I want to know, why are some Nigerians like this? Nigerians are the worst people you can ever advise in this life. Some of you will come on social media and start complaining. Your gas bill is too much. They brought 1,000 for you, they brought 2,000 for you. How can you pay it? And I did a video. I said, okay, for you to solve that problem and you cannot afford light gas bill here, you can decide to go for an alternative and start using cylinder, which we call Bombola here in Italy. And a lot of people started commenting. If you go and check that video, check the comment section. Why will you tell people to use a cylinder? Cylinder is dangerous. It is dangerous. Now, I want to first of all ask you Nigerians this particular question. Please, when you travel to Nigeria with your wife and your children, maybe you have 3 children, you have 4 children, you travel to Nigeria with your family. Please, when you get to Nigeria, what do you use? What do you use to cook in Nigeria? I am 100% sure also use cylinder in Nigeria. So in Nigeria, most of their cylinder, they even put it under their kitchen cabinet, inside the kitchen there. You in Nigeria, it is not dangerous. You can use cylinder to cook in Nigeria. Some people, there are some cylinder in Nigeria where you can even put the pot on top of the cylinder. You just the cylinder will be there. You put the top pot on top of it and you cook directly. And some of you will go to Nigeria, that is what you use. Some people will put it in the outside of the house, maybe at the backyard, and connect it. In Nigeria, where they don't follow rules and regulation, you will see a cylinder for about 20 years. They'll still be using it again in Nigeria. But when you go to Nigeria, you will trustfully use that cylinder without fear. In Nigeria, it's not dangerous. You can use it with your family. Some of you even have wife and children in Nigeria now while you are here in Europe. Every month you send them money to go and fill cylinder to use in their house. It is not dangerous. But when you now come to Europe, somebody now telling you, okay, you can use Bombola here, that is even more secure compared to that Nigeria zone. You said it is dangerous. You see that Nigeria, where we are going, is still very far. That is why at times I get exhausted when I come to do some educational video. You can use cylinder stressfully, trustfully in Nigeria, but when it was not dangerous. But when you come to Europe, that is more secure. You can even see when the cylinder was made, it is here. When it is expired, it is here. When they did the revision, it is here. The rules and regulations, we follow it here. But you are still saying it is dangerous, and you cannot give me any evidence of one person that you have seen in Europe that used Bombola that had issue. You don't have any evidence, but just because of your mindset, you just conclude that Bombola cylinder is bad and you are using it in Nigeria. Now you can see the video that is playing now under this video that I'm doing now. This video I just recently recorded it from my neighbor's balcony. That my neighbor is a carabinieri officer, a police officer here in Italy. This is what he's using. He's even using two 15 kg, 15 kg. That is what you are seeing now in this particular video. For those of you that said no, it is against the Italian law, I also told that person that wrote that comment, you put the Italian law in the comment section. Let me see. You want to tell me that you know the Italian law more than the police officer here in Italy, and you know this is not Nigeria where police officers do anything and all that. So at times I get exhausted when you come to suggest some certain things to Nigerians. Now I'm not begging you to use this, please. If they bring bill of 2,000 euros for you, bill of 1,000 euros for you, go and pay that bill. Don't bring it to social media to disturb us. So if you feel like taking my advice, take. If you don't also feel like, do whatever thing that you want to do, I'm not actually interested. Whether you use Bombola, you don't use Bombola, that is your own choice. So if you want to use all your money that you are working here in Italy to be paying your gas bill, that is your own choice. I will also try and say I can limit coming out to do some setting or the educational video, because I know the type of video you people like, not educational, because Nigerians, they don't want to learn. Nigeria, they don't want person that will be talking positively. You want me to come to social media and also join you and say, look at the light that they brought for me. Oh, this country is like this. So, hey, they want to finish person. Oh, that is what people will like. And all of you will now start commenting. And me too, they brought 2,000. And me too, they brought 600. That is type of content you people like. I've understood and I've also gotten your message. But don't forget to use tap send. That happens to be the best app people are using to send money now. If you also want to send money to your family to buy cylinder at home, you can also use tap send as well. If you put my promo code Heroes TV, they will dash you €5 in your first transaction. You can get tap send from Apple Store or Play Store. That is the best app everybody are using now to send money. Go and get tap send. So for those of you that have decided to use this Bombola cylinder, please make sure before you use it, you take permission from your administrator, because especially those of you that are staying in an apartment, some building have like 10 apartments. So there's somebody controlling that building, so you have to take permission from that person. And I said you can take them to court if they refuse to allow you use this thing in your apartment. And a lawyer called me and said, no, even if you take them to court, you are going to lose the case, because if you are 10 in number in that full building and 9 of them said they don't want, you alone cannot just change the decision, so you will lose the case in court. So see if you can convince them. If they said yes, you can go ahead. They said no, you just forget about it. In a general opinion, I would advise you to leave it at the back corner of your house, outside your kitchen. Then from there, connect it to your kitchen. So you can also go and get for deeper understanding before you also implement this. Thank you, and God bless you.